Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a live commentary. It's just going to be some Cabbage Facepunch Bonanza. If you don't know where it is, it's basically, let me pull up the map, let's see. So we're underground. This is the place called the Gamer's Grotto. Let's see if we can go back to the Runescape surface. Basically, the entrance is here, Gamer's Grotto right here. Just click on this map, get to the dungeon. It'll teleport here if you use Games Necklace. So from there you just want to run east to Clan Wars. Once you see the portals, go north. You'll find the start of the minigame. So basically, you can play this minigame with only one person, which makes it really good. The problem is, however, that for the past year or so, this minigame has been really bugged, right? So lately, you know, there have been some really technical issues. Like, for example, if you pass the barrier here, it may or may not push you in. So for example, I've had to try a couple of times. Last time I was playing this game, I think I had like 2 or 3 attempts before it actually let me in. So hopefully after this attempt, it will be just one more. So yeah. Alright, we got lucky. We're in on the first try. So basically, this game is basically like a Red Rover / British Bulldog format. You basically want to try to make it to the end of the arena every minute or so, or every round or so, and there are 10 rounds in total. But you also want to gain some sort of you want to gain basically cabbage points, which can be obtained by harvesting these resources, killing monkeys, etc. And also making it to the end of each round will also reward you with some cabbage points. And the goal of the game is just to accumulate as many points as possible in the time allotted. So basically you can see here, oh crap, I attracted the attention of a monkey, or not a monkey, gorilla. But yeah, the point of it is just to kind of collect points every time. Again, I'm here mining a cabbage ore vein. That's one way to gain points. And skilling in here isn't dependent on your skill level. For example, if you have a low mining level, it's not going to affect the rate at which you gain the cabbage points, basically. So right here we found a nice little spot here. We have both a monkey minion and a cabbage ore vein. Now, if you're playing with people, you'll want to try to target the monkey minions first, because again, if you work together with another person, you can kill the monkey minion faster, and you actually both get a cabbage trophy. Just everybody who basically dealt damage to the monkey would get a cabbage trophy in that sense. So yeah, we're on round 2. There are 10 rounds in total. Each round lasts about a minute, 10 seconds. So it's a little bit, maybe like 12 minutes or so. I forget, 11, 12 minutes per match. And so again, you want to maximize the number of reward points you get. The more reward points you get, the more renown you get to use in the in-game shop. And there are actually some useful things in the in-game shop. Well, mini-game shop, rather. First off is bonus XP. You can actually gain that. So you can gain bonus XP by purchasing it from the rewards shop. We're running out of time, but basically, yeah. So you can get bonus XP. You can get some abilities. If you're sort of a completionist type character, or a player, you can unlock all the abilities. I know it'll take only a couple hours, so that's another thing. For members, there's also some useful stuff. There's the farming thing, the kills all your seeds, the seed-aside, basically. Yeah, so I got punched by a monkey. But basically, there's a seed-aside, and then there's Slayer VIP tickets, which are also for members only. Which basically, they let you skip certain tasks, or well, not skip. They basically give you a choice as to what sort of tasks you would like to do when you're being given a Slayer mob to do by a Slayer master. And so, back before the Wilderness update in August 2022, Wilderness Slayer was pretty good with these how do I say it? With these Slayer VIP tickets. Slayer VIP tickets are sort of still useful. I mean, I haven't tried Wilderness Slayer since the Wilderness got reworked, but yeah, I can imagine they're still useful in regular Slayer if you're a member and you're playing this minigame. So yeah, that's the gist. There's a cauldron here. This cauldron is generally you want to be avoided, but if you do have to go, do have to go through a cauldron, for example, you can sort of minimize the amount of exposure by, say, going around the corner here. Well, that's not a corner, but anyway, I'm not going to do that. And yeah, so basically, during the match, you have some certain abilities which can help you. Ah, shit. I'm getting piled. Looks like I'm not gonna make this one. Or maybe, no, I could get it. So basically, yeah. As you can tell, the flames do hurt you. It's generally best to avoid them if possible. But sometimes, you know, it's just not worth it, right? Because a flame wall can be easily healed back from 2 cabbage nodes, whether it's from a monkey or a stealing node, essentially. So it's not that big of a deal. Now, go back to abilities again. You have 1 passive ability, and you have 2 active abilities. Now, the active ability I just used a couple seconds ago was the Stun Guard. It's an ability that recharges every 120 seconds, so you can use it maybe 5 or 6 times per match, depending on like what the situation is. And then another one I have is consumable called Flameproof. Now, if you use Flameproof, of course, it's pretty much what it sounds like. You know, you're invulnerable to flames. You can run through flame walls without any problems. You won't take any damage and so forth. Well, again, as I mentioned, you know, you can heal back pretty easily from flame wall. So if it's really necessary to go through a flame wall, then it's actually not that big a deal. But yeah, so that's the gist of the game, mini game. You can see the walls here. They sort of block off, sort of doing what walls do. But yeah, so let's see what else. Monkeys, yeah, we got that. Gorillas, you can technically attack them, but you'll do almost no damage, right? Actually, the thing is, if you get eliminated, at least if you go down if you lose all your health, and if you're in a single match, oh shit. If you're in a single match, if you're in a match by yourself, then let's see. If you're in a match by yourself, and if you get knocked out, if you lose all your health, the round basically ends. But if you're in a game with other players, you actually get transformed into a gorilla monkey, and so you can actually gain a little bit more renown that way. The first way you get renown, well, points rather, as a gorilla monkey is you can trap one of these little cabbage cabbage nodes, or whatever they're called. But basically, you can set traps on those certain nodes. You can't set traps on monkeys, however. So that's one way. The other way is you can basically eliminate players. Now, it's really not worth it point-wise. And so if you're just playing, a monkey, or I'm sorry, if you get transformed into gorilla and you're still kind of like playing the game, it's basically just a waste of time. You're better off just leaving the match and starting a new game, maybe by yourself or maybe with some other people. But yeah, so that because of this reason, you know, if you're a gorilla and you're sort of running around, you're sort of attacking people, basically it's just griefing, right? So nobody likes griefing. And with that, we're already at round 7, so that's about 4 more rounds to go, including this one. So I think I've covered most of the basics. Let's see, we got the nodes, walls, gorillas, 5. Yeah, okay, so that's most of the basics. So yeah, so I'm just gonna commentate a little bit. We're gonna take out this monkey minion. As you can see, I'm already back to full health. I was like at less than half a couple minutes ago. So yeah, that's. And of course, you know, try to avoid the firewalls. This wall is blocking the gorilla. Yeah, the good thing about walls is that they can block gorillas as well. They can't see you. You have to be in a certain. Gorillas do actually have a sort of range to them. That is, if you're out of their range, they'll just kind of stand there. After a couple seconds, they'll just run back to their starting square. Same thing with monkeys. Now, monkey minions, I think in the past you used to be able to kind of block with them, body block with them. But yeah, I think they sort of patched that, at least made it so it doesn't work anymore. And I just gotta punch it. I don't think I could get it. Maybe I could, but I'm not gonna risk it. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's a cabbage. What's it called? Wheelbarrow. That's right. Oh dear, we're getting hammered. Okay. Yeah. So, lucky for me, these two can't get to this square. So that's again lucky, I suppose. Oh no, I guess I was wrong. But he didn't attack me, so that's not that big a deal. And we're down to 3/4 health, maybe 2/3, something like that. And this gorilla got here. Well, I have 2 monkeys body blocking for me. So we'll see if he can reach me. Looks like he can. So I'm going to stun him. Flameproof, I haven't used any flameproofs yet, so I'll just use those. And round 8 is about to end, so let's see, 10 minutes to round 8 ends. So I'll leave us with 2 more rounds. We're at 82 points. I guess I could have done better, although I'm commentating. Well, but commentating doesn't really affect the gameplay too much, at least. So we're at 90 points round 9. I don't think it's hard to tell how many points I'll end up with. I remember last time I was playing this, I ended up with about 120 points, which is kind of low. But honestly, one of the good things is that about this mini game is that it's actually on the high scores. What they do with the high scores is they take your 5-game average. It's not just say, okay, what sort of game did you kind of score the most points in compared to other people's. It's sort of a 5-game average, and I think it's a really weird system because it essentially encourages people to play the game to their max, I guess, max sort of high scores, and then just never play again. And so that's sort of a disadvantage to having it on the high scores, basically. Let's see. So yeah, we talked about high scores. Yeah, so probably get 120, maybe 130 renown or cabbage points this round. But yeah, once you get, I should mention that once you make it to round 10, which we're almost. Oh fuck! Wait. Almost. I wasn't paying attention, so I kind of failed this. But basically, yeah, so around 10. On round 10, you want to do something a little bit different. You don't actually want to reach the end of the maze or room, basically. And that's because that if you get knocked out, or if you're in the sort of if you're outside of the end area, you basically end the game. You don't transform into monkey because, I mean, that's the last round, and pretty much. So basically what you want to do is you just want to keep collecting like these cabbages, basically, like I'm doing, and then don't worry about the timer. The timer will just run down and then it'll end the game for you. It won't turn you into monkey or gorilla. Yeah, 35 seconds remaining. Well, I think that's about it. Now we're gonna just take out the monkey. We got the plant. Get an extra 10, so maybe we get 130 something. I'll get 130 something. And this gorilla can't kill me, so I'm not worried. Especially if I stun him. And let's see, can we get the orb in? I don't think so. So we'll end up with about 131 points, because we get 10 after this one. 131 points, alright. Okay. And it's taking us back to login screen. Not login screen, the outside lobby. And so yeah, basically that's where it is. Just show the rewards shop really quickly. So again, there's mining XP, farming XP, Slayer XP. Patch Bomb, that's for members again. Well, you could theoretically use it in free-to-play as well as the Slayer VIP ticket because the skills are kind of trialed. But yeah, Patch Bomb again will just kind of instantly harvest a patch for you. And again, their abilities, I've got pretty much all of them unlocked. But yeah, so basically that was this video. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.